ways to disrupt their core culture as least as possible, while giving them all of the good things that Microsoft gives them in terms of like safety, security, support, and all of that. And that was another really big lesson for us in the beginning.
And large companies, even the best run large companies, can often have like amazingly frustrating bureaucracies. Like, how do you keep these employees motivated? Obviously, you compensate them well, but how do you keep them motivated and stop them from going, jumping over to the smaller companies?
Or you want to come work here? Hilarious. This is a great question. Look, there's a couple things. One, anytime I see something as a leader that has bureaucracy in it, I take a hard look at it and I say, how much do I need to cascade this to my team? And how much can I just handle it myself? I'll be honest. Right? But some of it, you're like, okay, fine.
So you're like an API layer and you go with the bureaucracy and you don't
I will go deal with this. I've translated it down to my team in a way that's super simple and non-blocker for them so that they can understand it. So that's one thing. The second thing is there is a level at Microsoft where sometimes you're working through something like, oh, this is really hard. Like, I've got a lot of interdependent ones that I'm actually telling people that it's taking longer than I would if I could do it on my own. But the thing is that oftentimes you're doing things that you could never do on your own.
Of course, you're one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah, it's really a global impact, like at scale impact, is just completely different than when you do with a small company. And so I also spend a lot of time reminding my team, Judy, like you're working on this thing here, but see how it links to this huge thing that we can do over here. Or see how we have an opportunity to help a team or developer or a group of people in a really unique way that only Microsoft can. And people are very motivated by that, where they see their own tangible work scale, at the scale of millions and millions of people. An example I'll give is we have a team who we've been working with. They agreed to ship their game in Game Pass. And they are a team in Ukraine, and they're building a game called Stalker 2. And when the war in Ukraine started, first they asked for help, usually to figure out how to move their team back to Ukraine. And I was able to connect them with some of Microsoft security to give them some advice about how to get their team safe. Again, something I wouldn't have been able to do with a smaller company. And then they wanted to share an update on their game at our showcase this year. But for obvious reasons, a part of their team is actually involved in war right now. Some of their team are no longer alive. They had to relocate their team. They're behind where they thought they would have been on that game being ready. And so they really wanted to get an update on what's going on with them and drive awareness. A personal update on awareness of what was happening and what they were wrestling with. And we said, okay, we're going to put that in access and showcase. And we're going to use our platform to help generate support for what they're doing. And we made that choice. And that's something that I know that we use the fact that we can reach millions and millions of people at Xbox to help this team that otherwise wouldn't have been able to have that scale. And that's what makes all of the usually discussions I had to make that happen was worth it.
Okay, yeah, that's really interesting. Now, before Microsoft, you were at T-Mobile, and you're known for helping that, lead that team, do the big T-Mobile turnaround. What's the big takeaway from that? Because it really was a very successful turnaround at T-Mobile. Like, what can you generalize from T-Mobile to whether it's at Microsoft or to other types of companies?
Gosh, there's so much. So I was the chief of staff for 2.5 years at T-Mobile, right as we were turning the company around. John Ledger came in, we IPO'd, and we launched our new strategy. And first of all, that was an incredible experience because I got to sort of see and be part of all of that. A couple of things I would generalize. First, never assume that someone is going to come save you. Just figure out what you've got to do and operate and execute and take the leap. I see a lot of teams get super risk averse, and then the fact that they're risk averse essentially paralyzes them into inaction, which ends up actually becoming the greater risk.
Yeah.
And at T-Mobile, very different than I think from really, really large tech companies. After AT&T tried to acquire T-Mobile and then that didn't go through, no one was going to save us, right? Like we were like, gosh, going postpaid no contract, that's scary. And we're like, but it's less scary than not doing anything.
Yeah.
Right? Let's go.
Going under. Yeah.
You have to make this work. Like all hands on deck. Stop doubting yourself. The second thing is when you're competing, a lot of people sometimes do a ton of benchmarking on competitors and try and spend a ton of time how they can be like their competitor when they don't actually spend time thinking about what they should be and what their unique sources of advantage are and what space they occupy in the market. And I think T-Mobile did that super well.
Yeah,
so
they counter-positioned super well.
Counter-positioned, but also counter-positioned in a way that was actually grounded in deep economics. That's not outwardly obvious, but there was a deep economic logic that underpinned it. And I'll give an example. Like we had a program that we put out that included all international roaming in the standard plan. Okay, and you'd say, well, how can we do that and AT&T can't? Well, AT&T had a business model that was far more dependent on charging for international roaming because they had a lot more full prime business customers sitting in their install base.
Yeah.
T-Mobile didn't have prime customers in its install base. We were actually far more subprime customers who didn't travel. So we didn't have a massive reprice sitting in our P&L. So
I remember when you did that, like a lot of my friends who were big international travelers moved over to T-Mobile.
But it was net beneficial to us. You see, we knew that it couldn't be copyable because we understood how many billions would come. Economics of our competitors. So we actually had a strategic advantage that most people would say it's a disadvantage to be a lot subprime, but we didn't have to reprice our whole base. It's like a silly little thing.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
And then the last thing is just like really, really know your customer. Like do not lose sight of your customer. It seems so obvious, but so many teams get distracted by a million other things. Bureaucracy, the internal meeting, the economics. When John Ledger came in as the CEO, and I remember this so clearly, he said, get me the phone number so that I can listen in on customer care calls. And then he would leave every night and dial into customer care calls for 3 hours. Not a single other member of the leadership team was doing that at the time. And then he would come in and he'd be like, so let me tell you what our customers are talking about. And I'll tell you the instant transformation of the understanding of what we needed to do and what was really going on at the ground. The elimination of all of the layers between him, the CEO, and the customer was calling was incredible. And then he also made this decision. He said, at the time, we actually didn't have a concept of a company all hands. We didn't technically have the ability to talk to everybody at the company at once. We could talk to VPs, and then it could be cascaded. He's like, nope, figure out, Sarah, how I could talk to everybody in the company at once. I want to go and so that again, it's like the elimination of the layers. Like here's me explaining to the people who touch our customers the most every day what we need and creating the sense that those people could also come back to him and share what they needed. So that customer obsession and eliminating all of the layers between you and the person who uses your product, I think can be generalized everywhere.
Now, when you mentioned when you're at T-Mobile, you started as chief of staff to the CEO. Mm-hmm. That role that role has now become like way more popular. Like what advice would you either give to CEOs to get the most out of their chiefs of staff or to chiefs of staff to get most out of their roles?
Gosh, well, look, it's funny. It's a much more popular role. I'd also say it's a very specific role to the person who you're working with on both sides,
it's
right?
Different for everybody.
Everyone's like, so what's it like? And I'm like, well, first go figure out what the leader is like, and you could go from there, right? But my one thing I say is like pick someone who's not like you, who does some things that you're not as strong at, because that really helps you scale. Like the more you become a broad scale leader, the more you want to be able to have all of the trains moving and you want to be able to specialize in the things that I think truly make you great. And so I see a lot of people try to pick a chief of staff who's super like them. And I think that just sort of leads to a double down of the same thing.
Interesting.
When what you're actually looking in your chief of staff is someone you get along with, you're simpatico with them.
You can communicate really well with them,
right. but they actually bring a different skill set to make sure everything is always coming together.
Okay, interesting. All right, a few personal questions. You and I have been friends for a long time, and what I've heard you often talk about your father's influence on your business career. Like, what have you learned from him?
My father's really amazing. He was a CEO in the 90s. He was a Division I football player. He's an African-American man in his mid-70s. I mean, that's an incredible statistical achievement.
Not a lot of African American CEOs even today, and then of course, 30 years ago, even fewer.
Exactly, and so a lot of times I look at what he achieved, and I remind myself that so many of the things that I'm able to do today are because of huge sacrifices that he made to change things in an environment that I can't even begin to conceive of. And the number one thing he always said to me is, he says, never let anybody tell you who you are and what you can do and what you cannot do. You can do anything you put your mind to. And that is the biggest lesson I learned from him.
Interesting, because there's a trope today that there's a certain victimhood, and really what he's saying is you're not a victim. You have the right, you have the right to believe in yourself. And, and how do you think about there's certain type of more victim mentality today than there was in the past? Or
look, I think it's interesting. Sometimes people will come to me for advice and they'll say, Sarah, I really feel that I'm being subjected to discrimination, and and people are treating me differently for this reason, or for my race and gender, or any number of reasons. And what I consistently say to people, I say that is it's almost 100% true. Now, let's talk about what you're going to go do.
Yeah.
Because the fact that that's true, it's important to acknowledge it. It's excellent data for your action plan, but you're the only person who's going to get yourself out of it, right? And when you get yourself out of it, you get the opportunity to make sure that other people don't experience that, right? That's actually the ultimate goal, and that's what truly scales. And that's how I think about it. Yeah, all this stuff is happening, but each of us is a product not of what happens to us, but what we choose to do with it.
Now, you're one of the most high-profile Black women in tech, and how does that give you a perspective on doing things maybe differently in business that people may not appreciate?
I think for me, a long time ago, I concluded that my greatest impact at work was what I was going to be able to do to open up opportunities for others and for them to see it's possible. So once I concluded that's why I was doing what I was doing, it's very clarifying for me. Sometimes you'll be in a meeting and you're trying to make a decision, and or you're debating between two states. But when I understood my true purpose, all of those things became a lot easier. It's a lot easier, I think, for me to really just focus on, hey, let's just create the most successful, inclusive business outcome we can. Let's not focus on politics or optics or a whole bunch of other things that I think sometimes people really worry about that can get in the way of driving towards true success. And that clarity came to me when I realized that I'm just turning up because I want to leave the world a better place for my children, and for anybody's child who was said no or told they couldn't do something. And so if I lose my whole sense of purpose in this, then there was no point.
And how do you see in Seattle, the percentage of African Americans in Seattle is not very, very high. So you're just the pool for a Microsoft to pull from is much lower. Whereas where I live in Northern Virginia, the percentage of African Americans is really high. Is way higher than maybe the national average. And so you see a lot more. Certainly where I live, a lot more African Americans in leadership positions doing things of CEOs, et cetera. Is how much of that can we say, okay, that's why tech doesn't have a lot, or is there something about tech that means it's not as good?
I don't know. It's probably both, Oren, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, we do a lot of work at Microsoft on geographic diversity. Like, we opened an Atlanta office, we opened a development center in Africa, and we do see that helps so much. I personally have actually extended my team. I started hiring developers in Latin America. Helps a lot because, we're not just working, we're living our lives. And part of your living your life is being able to be near your family, your friends, your culture. And when you ask someone to pursue a career at the cost of that, a lot of people aren't going to want to do that. And so being open to broader geographies, I think, is a large part of it. But then I think there's a whole bunch of other factors around access and education that have gotten better over time. And we're starting to see the results of that. But just take real concerted work and effort over generations.
Now, one thing is, like, unique to you is you also spent a lot of time in the UK growing up. Like, what did you take away from that, and how do you think like that has affected either yourself and as you think about yourself today?
Well, one of the interesting things about the UK is the entire way the UK thinks about social hierarchy, race, culture is very different than the way the US thinks of it. So frequently in the UK, people would come up to me and they would say, well, which one of your parents is white? And I would say, what do you mean, which one of my parents is white? And they're like, well, you're obviously not 100% African, so which one of your parents is white? And I'm like, well, that's actually true. I'm not 100% African. In fact, probably, although I haven't had it tested, if you tested me, I'm probably more white and Native American than I am African. But in the US, you see that's quite common. So I am labeled a certain way based off of that. But you go to the UK, they have a completely different label for that.
Interesting that someone would even ask you about that. Like,
it's just different, And then my accent played a lot into it as well, right? Like I had
you're clearly American.
Well, I was American, but then I went to a good school, and I went to a private school, and then I got like this upper middle class.
Got it. Are you like an Eton person versus
not
another?
Not quite Eton, like a little bit below. You know what I mean? And so people use that as an interpretation, and so I found that actually quite freeing. Because it taught me that it was not about me. It was a societal structure that could be totally different when I moved from one place to another. And so often, if you only live in one structure that has one system, you start to actually internalize those messages that the society has put out there about your worth. But what I learned at the age of 11, I was like, oh, this is just all like, smoke and mirrors.
Right. Everyone has their own like weird sense of things.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been great. Okay, last question we ask all of our guests. What conventional wisdom or advice do you think is generally bad advice?
Oh my gosh. I thought of an answer for this and now I don't see it on my piece of paper. I found it. Okay, do you want me to ask it? So you can edit that?
All right, we'll edit that. Okay, last question we ask all of our guests. What conventional wisdom or advice do you think is generally bad advice?
Okay, I don't know if people give advice on this, but I think there's just still this perception out there that vulnerability is weakness. And I really believe that's a naive point of view, that, nobody achieves anything on their own. There is no such thing as individual achievement. We're all a product of like the people who created us, the people next to us, the people who succeed us, and that is actually fundamental to leadership. Like, true leadership is enabling others. It has nothing to do with you.
And you think that, like, because it does seem like the conventional advice is now like be vulnerable. Like that does seem like if we had to say what's the conventional advice, like it does seem like everyone has moved to that, at least in the last 5 years or so. Do you disagree? Do you think like
no? I think people say that and then they use the word they
use the word, but they're not really vulnerable.
Right. That's what I think. I think people are still very. I mean, look, maybe it's different in different places. I think people are still very enamored with the idea that it's them.
Yeah.
That it's all them.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, this has been amazing. All right, thank you, Sarah Bond, for joining us, Roll Desk. I follow you at Bond, Sarah Bond, at Twitter. I encourage all of our listeners to engage with you there. Is that the best place for people to engage with you?
That's the best place. I do LinkedIn as well, where I just go, we're plain old Sarah Bond.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good as well. All right, this has been amazing. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you, Oren. I really appreciate it.
Please welcome to the stage Evan Spiegel, co-founder and CEO of Snap, for a conversation with Bloomberg's Alex Barinka and Emily Chang.
Thank you, Evan, for flying up here today. We really appreciate it.
Great to be here, and it's all sunny here. It's totally fogged in LA, so this is awesome.
So there has been some tremendous tumult in the social media landscape lately. Twitter is now X, apparently. TikTok is facing a ban. TikTok and Instagram still have, this incredible mind share, though. Where does Snap fit in now and in the future, in your view?
I think for us, we've always focused on communication between family and friends and making that really fast and fun and visual. And I think that's why we've been able to continue to grow through all the changes that you mentioned to now reach more than 800 million people. So, I think just sticking, really staying focused on those close relationships. They're the relationships that mean the most to us. They're the people we talk to most frequently, and enriching that, through Snapchat with visual communication, with stories, with the map that allows people to see what their friends are up to, where they are, what they're doing. All these sorts of products, I think, help bring people closer together with the people that mean the most to them. And I think that's really what's, led to our just enduring growth.
We actually have a poll, a TikTok specific poll. What is your opinion on the TikTok ban? I'll be bummed when TikTok is banned. TikTok should be totally banned. I don't care either way. So please vote. Are you a TikTok should be totally banned kind of guy? Like, that seems like it would be an opportunity for you.
It's probably a no-brainer.
But really?
Well, what I think is really important is that we come up with a durable framework to deal with these sorts of national security issues. I think the United States has recognized that there are these issues, but has sort of been dealing with them in sort of an ad hoc, one-off kind of way. And I think that has real implications for the economy looking forward. If you think about how many businesses in the United States, have a relationship with China, whether or not they manufacture there or they sell their products there, I think it's going to be really important for those businesses here in the United States to get a lot of clarity around what the government thinks is totally okay. Maybe that's like kids' toys and diapers and those sorts of things, no problem. But sensitive technology, chips, things that could be used in weapons, probably not okay. And I think the sooner that the United States government can be clear about the areas where they think business cooperation makes a lot of sense, and also clear about the areas where it's maybe not okay, the more stability we can have in our economy, and I think we can maybe better strengthen that relationship. I think it's the uncertainty that's tricky. So I think the more the government can share about how they're thinking about those risks and really create some clarity for business, that'll be helpful.
Now, TikTok's not banned yet. There is uncertainty for some of their really important stakeholders like creators or advertisers. What are you guys doing to take advantage of that uncertainty right now?
The most important thing we can do is just focus on our own business. Folks have lots of alternatives when it comes to short video. They can use Spotlight, which is on our platform, or YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels. So I think there are a lot of different opportunities in the short video space. So what we've continued to do is just focus on what creators love about our platform, which is the relationship they can form with their audience. And that's primarily through our Stories product. So creators love using Stories to just show what they're doing throughout their day. And because we revenue share, creators don't feel pressure to do all these brand deals tools. So Snapchat content just feels very authentic, which is why their viewers and their audience, really love it and why that resonates with them. And then they use tools like Spotlight to get more distribution, to help people discover them so that they'll, add them and watch their story on an ongoing basis. So I think that's a pretty unique value proposition we have for creators, and we're just going to, really stay focused on that.
The tech industry has been through some tough times in the last couple of years, and we were just talking backstage about how you navigated that, and you guys just actually reported a really great quarter. And so, I want to, what's it like? Are you on the other side of that? How do you feel? Like, are the good times going to start rolling again?
If we have a stock chart, maybe now's the time.
Yeah, so I guess we've been working on Snapchat for 13 years now or something. There have been a lot of ups and downs the past, couple of years, whether it was the COVID pandemic and the way that, all businesses moved online, and, of course, all the supply chain issues people face, not to mention, being isolated from friends and family. That was a really unique challenge for our business. Then you think about the war in Ukraine. That was a real tech hub for us. I mean, that was sort of the origin of our augmented reality efforts. We had hundreds of team members there. That's been an extremely challenging situation for our team and for our business. Then sort of fast forward into, I think we back in 2022 or whatever it was, kind of raised our hands. We're like, hey, we're a little worried. I think real rates are like -7%.
I remember when you did that and everyone went crazy.
Things might have to change. And so we were really concerned about the macroeconomic environment, and sure enough, rates went up, and that really impacted, the high growth tech sector. So there have been a lot of ups and downs. I think the important thing for us is just to try to adapt to those changes, to try to communicate as openly as possible with our team, with our partners, and just work through it. But it's definitely been a learning experience.
And with a lot of those downs for the industry, you guys have been a real early mover. You scaled back on headcount before the rest of the social media industry, and really the tech industry at large did. You guys refocused and retrenched on new revenue opportunities. You've kind of been the contraindicator that's led the pack. Like, when you're in the trenches making those kind of decisions, what did that feel like over the last 2 years, 18 months? And kind of what were you relying on? Because, nobody could you weren't pointing to anyone else saying they're doing it. We have the air cover to do it too.
I think for us, it's sort of that combination about being really optimistic about our business and our ability to execute, but really realistic about the environment that we're operating in. And so I think as we've seen some of these changes, whether it was the disruption with the ad platform policy changes, or the macro economy, or the challenges we faced obviously with these ongoing wars, we just try to be brutally realistic about the operating environment, but then really have faith in our team and our ability to execute through it. That allows us to keep that positivity that I think is so critical in such a volatile period of time. So I think in that way, as leaders, our job is to absorb that sort of external stress, but see it very clearly and chart a path through it with the team.
To throw it forward a second, we're sitting at this moment where folks are looking at AI. Everyone's talking about AI, including in this room. How are you thinking about the balance in continuing to grow your ad business, which you've just basically transformed to a certain extent over the last 18 months, and invest in AI? And maybe there are some other executive teams who are perking their ears up listening to you guys. Like, how are you sitting here thinking about where the investments go on AI versus the rest of the business?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, I think all the excitement around AI is warranted.
It's real, not hype.
It's real. And I think one of the interesting things, though, about technology is that very oftentimes, the rate of growth of technology is not actually due to the technology itself. It's actually due to the way that humans adopt it, right? And so very oftentimes, we're paying attention to the ways that humans are adopting the technology rather than the rate of the evolution of the technology itself, because that really dictates, how society will be transformed, how folks will adopt and utilize this technology in all their businesses, and of course, in Snap as well. So we've long used AI, in our recommendation systems and things like that. But what's been very exciting is the way we've been able to apply AI to, image and video and 3D, which are all real core strengths for us, as we open into the camera and into AR experiences. And so we're really excited about, the way that you can transform images with AI, the way that, graphic artists, 3D artists, would have spent weeks developing some of the models they use in AR lenses, now can generate those on the fly using AI. And so I think just the explosion in creativity we're seeing, through the adoption of these tools is super exciting. exciting. And the reason why we're at an inflection point is not necessarily just the technology, it's the way that humans are adopting it, in their day-to-day lives.
I still remember when Mark Zuckerberg tried to buy you and you said absolutely not, and that turned out pretty well for you. But the sort of conventional narrative is like, Meta is so big, they have so much money, they can just change their name and then throw all this money and all these people at this new idea. How does Snap compete with that? So how do you compete in this environment where some of these other players have just so much money? Where are you investing and what's driving those decisions?
Yeah, well, I think constraints always really breed innovation because they require you to make choices. And that's something that's always really helped us. I think if you're a really big company and you can explore 10 paths at once, you never necessarily sit down and really analyze all your different options to double down on the one thing you think is really going to be a breakout technology. And so we have to spend a lot of time thinking about where are we going to place our bets, how are we going to be thoughtful about that. And I think those constraints historically have been quite helpful. I mean, even as I think about some of our work, recently to roll out AI-generated AR experience. So, for example, we've got a great new lens. You can try it out that shows you what you look like in the 90s. Rolling that out at scale to hundreds of millions of users using traditional methods would be cost prohibitive. But because our team had to innovate to be able to bring this technology to our broader community, we came up with ways of doing that really efficiently, really quickly, at a very, very high degree of quality. And so I think for our team, we're constantly thinking about how to make do with the resources we have, but we're also forced to make tough trade-offs, which I think ultimately is actually at the root of innovation.
I have 4 kids, you have 4 kids. So we've got a lot of kids between us. How to deal with social media and, especially kids becoming teenagers, I feel like it's every parent's most difficult problem, every parent's nightmare. Do you have any advice? Like, what's your policy? Because you're on both sides of this equation.
Ban everything except Snapchat. That's what we do in our house. Works very well. No, I think that parents really do know what's best for their children. All children are different. I think it's certainly clear. With our 4 boys, they're all different. They have their own personalities, and they'll be ready for different things at different stages. I think one of the really challenging things as a parent, and certainly what feels the most scary to me, is when you hand your teen a phone. They have access to the open web, right? To all sorts of information that maybe they wouldn't get at school or they wouldn't get through their friends. They certainly wouldn't find in our home, but they get access to this whole world of information that parents can't control, and they get access to the ability to connect with people that parents don't know and again don't have control over. And I think that can be a scary experience as a parent. And I think it means having a conversation very early on with your teens about the risk, of using a smartphone, about the importance of only talking to your real friends, right, who you have at school, about being really thoughtful about how you spend your time, because, I often hear from teens that they feel like they waste time on technology when they should be studying, or they'd rather be playing soccer with their friends. And I think, really as a parent, having those conversations with your teenager, certainly this has been the case with our teenager, is really, really important. And we also apply a very liberal use of the time, the time spent controls on the phone, and we get a lot of those little request 15 more minutes. Those little alerts. So I think a huge part of it, is about having that open conversation. But I also think a lot of the research is showing it's about facilitating, interactions with friends out in the real world, right? That, as parents, we need to make sure our kids are out there taking risks and playing together and learning. And so I think to the extent that we, support that healthy relationship with the phone, where it is a great way to stay in touch with, a friend you haven't seen in a while, or to learn about new things. We really, as a society, as parents, need to support that real world play and risk taking that's so important.
Evan, the last time I saw you, kids online was the topic. I don't know if you saw me. You were in the hot seat in a Senate hearing room.
It was
I was in the cheap seats, covering it from the back. But it was a hot room on talking about kids' online safety. We heard that day Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, say, well, well, controls should be on the device level. That would make our jobs easier. I'm paraphrasing it. He didn't say it in so many words. Is that something you would support in terms of making sure that, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, that those controls happen at the device level, perhaps in addition to what you guys are doing in app?
I think there are a lot of controls already available today at the device level that parents can avail themselves of. So for us, it's much more about what can we do? We really want to take responsibility for the experience that we're providing to our community. So whether that's things like making sure your account is private, right? When you sign up and you're a teenager, private by default, that you're focused on adding people you already know out in the real world, your real friends, that, our service doesn't have, public likes, these comparison metrics that we know, can make people feel bad about themselves. We moderate the content that we distribute on our platform to try to mitigate, the spread of harmful content. So we've tried to make a lot of choices to, make our service, a healthy and fun place with friends. And we hear that, when we do research, we find that people, rank Snapchat as the happiest platform. They say that it helps them feel closer to their friends. So I think we're really focused on what we can control in terms of improving the product experience. And then we always try to encourage parents, don't let your teenager, use Snapchat unless they're above the age of 13. And there are tools available today on your phone, iOS, Android, that are really easy to use to help limit, what teens can use on their phones.
You guys did support the Kids Online Safety Act. You're the only company in the room that day, and it was basically all the CEOs of all the major social media companies, minus maybe Google and YouTube. Why make that decision to come out in support of that? And do you think that legislation will ever get passed? We just saw a social media bill about a different app, but not one to actually protect the kids in America.
We really think it's important to be a part of the solution. No legislation is perfect, but we thought it was really important to say that some rules of the road are better than none. And I think that's especially important when it comes to teens and young people and the way that they're using technology. So, we spent quite a bit of time talking with folks about that bill and about the language, trying to make it something that, the industry could get behind. And I think Microsoft has since also come out in support of it. So I think there is industry support for the Kids Online Safety Act. I certainly think passage is possible, but in a divided government, it's never easy. So we'll see what happens.
Now, when I talk to teens, I hear Snap can make me feel great. Snap's, clearly relatively, it sounds like from your surveys, or Snap can make me feel kind of bad. Like if everyone's avatar is at the same place and I'm not there, like I feel crappy. If, you have it shows how many messages you've received. If you've received a lot of messages, you're cool. Have you ever thought about dialing back or filtering these like public displays of social capital that can make kids like crazy?
Yeah, we think about that all the time. And it's one of the reasons why the service is oriented around private sharing with your friends. But you're right. If your friends are all, out getting lunch together and you weren't invited, that doesn't feel good. But whether or not Snapchat shows that to you, that feels bad, full stop.
Right. It's the people. Let's be honest.
I think what's important, though, is trying to build tools that do help facilitate that connection and bringing people together, especially at a time when we know that real-world interaction and communication is vitally important. So even though, the map sometimes may make you feel like, I wasn't invited to lunch, we hear from people all the time that they're able to actually connect with friends they haven't seen in a while. Even sometimes like, hey, I was at the airport and I didn't realize a friend I hadn't seen since high school was there. And so I just sent him a message when we met up, and it was such a special moment. I wouldn't have been able to do that without the map. So I think, trying to facilitate those real world relationships is important, and understanding that on balance, sometimes that means that people do feel left out is something that we need to be aware of, and also, do our best to mitigate when possible.
We talked about teens and young people. You guys are really strong there. 87%, I think, of people under the age of 25 in developed countries are on Snap. Is that still the right?
What's the right one? I think it's like more than 75% of 13 to 34-year-olds in more than 20 countries.
From his mouth. I'm curious, live poll in the room, how many folks are on Snapchat? Keep your hands up. How many folks were on Snapchat and are not anymore? You did see a changing of hands there. You guys are coming on, I know. You guys are coming on a dozen years. There are folks who sometimes talk about aging out of Snapchat. Are you guys thinking about bringing those people back? How do you keep Snap a kind of shiny object, particularly as, you guys have pretty good saturation from what it sounds on the young people who are on social media?
Yeah, I think close friendships are something that actually get better with time, not worse. And what we find is that people continue to come back to the service to talk with their close friends and family. And where we do see churn, it's oftentimes where we haven't been able to connect people to the folks that matter the most to them. So a lot of the work that we do on our service to make sure that people are getting the most value out of it is making sure when people sign up that they're getting recommended their close friends to connect with, and that they're able to, learn how to send snaps back and forth. Because I think once you send a snap back and forth and you realize how expressive it is, how much better that is than sending a text message, I think that it's hard to go back to the texting world. So, I think what we've seen over time are very high rates of retention overall, and we're just going to continue focusing on making sure that Snapchat's the best way to communicate, with your close friends and family, because we believe that no matter your age, that's something that really means a lot to people.
When I first started covering Snap, I had a hot minute where I was a tech deals reporter. I was maybe a thorn in your side. You were going public, and I was trying to break news on everything they were doing in a very quiet period. I remember kind of hearing about your leadership then. I now, have the honor of covering you guys every earnings quarter. You're a different leader now. Can you kind of just talk a little bit about how you've evolved from back in, 2015, when you guys were on the path to IPO, to now having however many years under your belt as a public company, going through some tough times that the industry really hadn't seen since digital ad social media companies have existed?
Yeah, I think for me, the industry's changed so much. Snapchat has changed so much. It's really about understanding what the business needs from me in a given moment. And sometimes with a really difficult, pivot or rebuild, like we just went through with our advertising platform, to deliver a lot more value to advertisers, to be able to grow, with lower funnel performance advertising. Sometimes it really takes that hands-on, leadership and just working very, very closely with our teams. And other times, you really have to empower our leaders and let them lead and execute towards our vision. And so I think it really depends on where the business is at in a given moment. Just trying to adapt my own leadership style to really, bring out the best in the team and the company has been something that's just really important.
I want to push on that just a little bit, because everyone needs something from you, probably. You're the CEO of this company, you're the co-founder. How do you figure out what those needs are, and how do you get to that short list? What is that process like for you?
I think it really starts with our strategic goals, with our priorities, and then really understanding how everything we're doing across the business ladders up to that. But then, also acknowledging that as a leader, especially as the company grows, you end up, getting a lot of blind spots, because oftentimes you're only getting information that's presented to you, right? It's in a document or a presentation. And so what I've really tried to do, and it was very difficult during the pandemic, it's much easier now, is to just walk around our offices and talk to people, because you learn unbelievable things that, maybe would never make it into the presentation, but are critically important to the business. And so that sort of more informal style of connecting with our team and hearing about what they're working on and understanding where the opportunities are is really important to kind of triangulating the information that I receive to make sure that we are making the right decisions.
I've heard you have a very strict media diet. You read the physical paper. You're actually not on social media except for Snap, of course. How do you give us a little bit of what's your daily routine, and how do you tune out all the noise and trust your gut?
I have evolved from the physical paper, which I understand is better for the environment as well. I think one of the most valuable sources of information for me are really experts. So I try to spend 30 minutes or an hour every week, usually on a Friday afternoon, talking with experts in a space that I'm really interested in. It could be the economy. It could be our oceans. It could be energy and the future of energy systems here in the country, what we need to do to evolve. So that sort of ability to ask experts really dumb questions is the fastest and most exciting way for me to learn, and it helps give me a broader perspective, about what's going on in the world, which is important, because I think Snapchat obviously is a global business, but also cutting across so many different industries. It's really important to stay across broader developments in the world and not just narrowly what we're doing in our business.
Want to do your hype reality thing?
Yeah, let's do just a really quick
last thing. Then we're gonna let you go.
I want to go through a little quick fire on AI. I know you said AI is reality. I would guess that maybe not every use case is a near-term reality. Hype or reality? Chatbots.
Reality.
You guys have my AI in your Snap. AI generated video.
Reality.
AI music.
Woof. Not yet reality. Yeah.
AI pins or whatever you want to call.
Reality.
But long-term reality or short-term
Reality question mark? Robots?
Reality. Yeah.
And I want to end on this. So, long term, do you think AI ends up being a utility ingrained in the tech we have, or is it kind of a new category on its own?
I think it's already ingrained in almost every piece of consumer technology that folks are using today, and I think that will continue to be the case. I think where the real opportunity is, as we just look across our economy broadly, is the way that AI is going to, change many industries and drive a lot of productivity. I mean, I think, folks overall have been very concerned about, the size of the labor pool, the declining size of populations in more developed countries. I think AI, applied liberally across many different industries, is really poised to help us solve a lot of these productivity challenges. And if you look at the recent history of the world since the founding of the United States, it has been a story of technology-driven productivity. That's how we've grown our economy. That's how we've lifted billions of people out of poverty. And so I think AI is another step on that just incredible journey we've been on, as a country and as a world in terms of driving more productivity. And I really think it's just the beginning of the way that technology can improve our lives.
One more, I lied. Where is Snap in 5 years when TikTok may or may not be banned?
I think in 5 years, people are going to really start appreciating the way that augmented reality changes computing. Today, computing is constrained to screens, essentially, whether it's a small one, in your pocket or behind your desk. And so I think the opportunity for technology and computing to actually be integrated in the world and shared together is really exciting and can unlock the true potential of computing. So 5 years from now, I think, maybe some of the excitement around AI, we may see some similar excitement around augmented reality. Let's see.
Evan Spiegel, everyone. Thank you.
Second chance.
I just cashed out on my bitch.
For sure. All right, Ken. All right. Have a good day at work. Collab too, huh? Yeah, about to hit it up right now. I'm being here all day. All right. All right. The sun beaming. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ayo, DJ the fuck, this team baby fuck. I don't think you're ready. I think you're ready. Bunny hop. I must say, I'm glad you found your way here. Crumbs in the walls, jet fuels in the vest. Short trunks in the trunk, Geneva water the best. Guys poor looking thick, the afro need a pick. My skin soaked with the sun, they shake your hands with you bums. Bunny hopper, the new car doors, they lift open. The lake water, dry off with the French open. I rub it in these niggas' faces like Dick lotion. That make me is in motion. Poor piece of dough, spit like a llama dough. Used to be reckless, you should see what them commas do. Uniform season, summertime, look like private school. Keep it low, don't want that shit to blow like a summer shoe. I'm a true connoisseur, hotel concierge. Know me as that spaced out nigga with the chunky ears. UFC, that shit swollen up. That's VVS, keep Vic safe. That's a mansion on that USB, it's tape. I hope you niggas been spending your time wisely. Call me if you get lost, baby. As you can tell, we have this shit for the sun seekers. Got the bikes on the tarmac. Welcome to the disco. Get willies and shit. Call me if you get lost. Perfume on the skin. See, while y'all was in the house, we was taking Rolls Royces to go see alligators. DJ Drummer, man. Travel the world. Passport stamped up. Tyler Baudelaire, nigga. You see, on this here stage tonight, something legendary. It goes by the name of the creator. You call him Tyler Baudelaire. I've been talking that fresh shit, I don't need gum. Cookie crumbs in the rolls, never know we crumbs. He ain't talked to his bitch in 3 days. It ain't gotta be this way. I'm down for the threesome. I might buy a boat. Pins if Capri got space, don't really need one. I could go in the winter time, baby. I need some. Find another nigga like me, cause I see some. Pull up in that, whatchamacallit. Played a couple demos at Madison Square Garden. And tell them motherfuckers that Sony I'm not calling. I'm plotting on the Billy Chili with my collar. Yo. Alright. I admit it. We just been playing with you niggas, man. I think you need to roll that second play. French water, orange, she said she like the voice, and I'm like, which one? I got 200. Catch me in my other crib, that's my AKA. Hurricane, front of you, shit like hey, baby. Ass got passport, got tattoos, slim nigga, big dick, with a fucking cat to the way he did. Call me Mr. Always Watch shit you never seen. In that mission, never single bitch, I'm Maxine. Niggas in your city, shit and talk, give a fuck about your dogs. Call me if you get lost, bitch. Okay, now you understand what we came here to do, right? Oh yeah, me, I go by the name of DJ Drop. And on our side, that's Tyler Baudelaire. A.K.A. Bunny Hop. A.K.A. the creator. Call me if you get lost, suckers. We been coming by with you niggas. Trying to take some somebody, bitch, cause I'm a bad person. I don't regret shit because that worth it. In the end, she picked him. I hope when they fuck in, she still thinking of me cause I'm that perfect. I'ma get that deep text when it first surface. Better send it to my ego cause that shit hurt. Y'all shit working. I'm a psycho high, I don't give a fuck. You let my heart's working. Moving, losing, grip on my doings. Eyes is crying on the jet cruising. About to spend millions just to fill voids of drama. I need you. Can you turn the noise up? Can you turn the noise up? Turn the noise up. Turn the noise up. Ah, nigga, my heart broken. Remember, I was rich, so I bought me some new emotions and a new boat, cause I'd rather cry in the ocean. It's tea, baby.
I tried to tell y'all.
I don't even like using the word bitch. You just sounded cool.
Y'all niggas know what's up. You say pandemic.
Yo.
Oh, you wanna see a pandemic?
Bunny hop.
Shit, what's the game? Things should really get crazy.
Off the hill with the mean view. Nice house, if you look high, you can see some eagles and a few yachts. Got a roommate, he won't move out. If he won't smoke, he the glue out. And he drill shit, got the tool out. It's the Ruth gang, Brooklyn suit out. Nigga, Wu-Tang, you get chewed out. Alright, then we move out. Flip most, and they know me pushing like the douche out. Bitch, I'm cool, and his mouth wet. He a cool now, he these things die, but they too now. I was too hot. TLC waterfalls on my chest, help me cool out. Got too many calls, shit gon' call. They catching dust, only the star. Illo with lemon heads looking like ball. Keep it protect, I spent that on all. How much it cost? Shit, I don't know. But I know that stage $1 million to show. Stuck in my ways, they say how so. First nigga put a bike rack on the rolls.
Young turn nigga, I be fucking these souls. 20 a print, I get it, I go. Rich to the real, come see me, I love. I ain't rockin' with cut, nigga, free my bros. Ain't got no safe, nigga, see me shine. Still focused, I'm grinding. 84 real reman. I'm packing this bitch, goddamn it. 10 bad hoes, nigga, look at that bitch. Just on the door, I be cooking that shit. My hood's like 6 I'm from the bottom, bitch, we get money. Might tip a good hoe, but she get nothing. I go skirt. Hold on, nigga, you got lucky. All this paper, I can bet she fuck. I ain't do no tuck, I ain't do no saving. Took it from the lane, I get this bitch back. No, I ain't crazy, still so strapped. Like, get on, bitch, just spit on shit, man. Oh my god, remember, look, yeah, he got dropped. Hold on, I'm gone.
We gone.
My bro is running his finger around the highway. I think they both. I got that shit sitting on my counter like a fruit bowl. It's like 100 racks. Like color green in every shade. I like life. My life. Don't fucking bite. Y'all niggas love to steal.
Oh, you look malnourished. Get some bread, fried again. You trying to disturb spot. I can tell number if you could be tourists. Just go to Cannes and watch a couple indie movies that you never heard of. Listen to bands, we really dance. Let's go to France, switch some perfume, head in the wind. We can switch off, I'll show you how you can really just fully extend. If you got a man, you should cut it off. Your passport, cause we run it off. We can sit and talk. You can tell me everything that's on your chest, baby, get it off. You were my type, you were bright light. I'm like a moth, this is not a game. Before we start, what's your name, girlfriend? What's your name? 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 Yeah.
What is your name? What do you bring?
Yeah.
I think that I got what you need and I'm willing to do anything that you please. I'm trying to get down to the root of the apple, the deepest I could in the jeans. My clan last night, I can't speak, no, you can't hit my lean, no. Tell me where the beats go, cause I'm lost. Your body competitive fashion, I hope you ain't proud of the shit that I bought. Cause money ain't don't mean a thing, I tell you the times that I take you out. 1 minute, it's a beautiful scene, try to end when we been to the couch. Think so, cause I move fast.
What's your name, girlfriend? What's your name? 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 Yeah.
This one's in the house, good name. I feel like an accident.
Stop playing and let me pay your mom and dad off. boys pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father. Hold up, hold up. I never seen nothing like this. That's what my mom was saying. She was crying and shit. She was just like, this shit is beautiful. It's a beautiful moment. You always keep the picnic blankets in the back because you never know. You never know where you'll end up at. Okay. Now we ready. Boys pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father. They pull out, MSG sell out. Fuck you niggas that bout. Whips on whips, my ancestors got the backs out. 2, 4, 500 stacks for the hood. Call me lumberjack, cause I wish a nigga would. Do it like that's the wish a nigga could. First thing, getting paper like they should. Niggas ain't really on the type of shit he on. I hit Drizzy and told him I had a milli phone. I own my company's full, so we can keep it alone. I took the gold bitch home, niggas be big mad. I put the bitch on the shelf, and the lady bought another car. I ain't know how to celebrate. Or that big bitch for all weather. It never rained in Cali, came with an umbrella. Rolls-Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father. They pull out, MSG sell out. Fuck you niggas that bout. Good credit score, this car really can't max out. 2, 4, 500 stacks for the hood. Call me lumberjack, cause I wish a nigga would. Nigga face, man, I wish a nigga could.
It's different. It's really different.
Yo, I might study you tall, that lady too long. My nigga tall, look like a bitch, like my Mulan. Salad colored emerald on finger, the size of 2 tongs. Niggas cannot fuck with performance, I'm like you want. That's my nuance. Used to be a widow, used to laugh at me, listen to me with their ears closed. Used to treat me like a boy, my mother in the door. Now I'm 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Rolls-Royce pull up, black boy hop out.
That's a swear for God. Talking to me about. Call me when it's in music. Messaging to the face. Oh yeah, it's cloudy. You this for the best fucking cruise. Listen, this full face. What you mean, nigga? Ladies and gentlemen, we just landed in Geneva. Yeah, that's in Switzerland. We on the yacht. The young lady just fed me French vanilla ice cream. We all got our toes out too. Call me when you get lost.
I'ma travel the globe, you keep the block hot driver. Open the door for me, my hand hurt, find us. We playing hide and seek with the passports. Where the fuck we at on the pilot? Gotta remind this shit. The luggage is piling, I need a close to way. So many stinkies sit in my wallet, look like a folded shit. A Cartier so light on my body. Thought I floated here, we boated here. It's Tunchi and Tyler, but call me Baudelaire. Out in Switzerland, travel with my bitch, yeah, we kissing dog. I love when she let me run like Michelin. 100 grand to sleep on the bird, the winds are whistling like. When they ain't listening, we cross the line like immigrants and benefit from it. People stunning on these niggas, make them sick, they stomach grind. You don't understand, fish so fresh that you can taste the same. Yeah, we getting lost, but we know who we came from. Bada, son, and treat that last part like you niggas ain't saying nothing. Yeah.
You see these excursions right here? Just too lavish to post on the gram. Yates look crazy.
Excuse me, pardon me. The wind it blows so hard at me like Mother Nature arguing about some baby father beeping. I'm stuck in the middle of the sandwich like slaughter me. Got my middle fingers to the cameras that's recording me from y'all to me. Stop calling me unless you're ordering. I'm on the beach, I got my feet out, and I stay on my feet. The corner beat, I'm on a deep route. Just throw the ball to me. Thought all this lean would have me see now. I guess they see now. That's touchdown. Catch a beat down like I catch touchdowns. I fuck around and slow the beat down and take the drums out. The speed of my blood, I'm so great, I'ma eat my own flow. And I'm in need of a floor, I'ma eat me a rap, but I might as well eat me a hoe. I'm hot as hell when the weather is freezing and cold. As a devil, a demon, and ghost. I'ma get even some more. It's too late to even get low. Wolfgang, that's what I need you to know. Moolah, easy to go. The wind beneath my wings, desert eagle underneath my coat. Yeah, moolah, bitch.
We just over here admiring the view of the mountains from the lake. Of course. Y'all know it's Wu Taylor, man. Stop fucking playing.
Whatever your shit is, man, do it. Whatever bring you that bitch joy. That's your luxury. The greatest thing that ever happened to me was being damn near 20 and leaving Los Angeles for the first time. I got out my bubble, my eyes was wide. My passport is the most valuable. Master couldn't catch me, my legs long as a bitch. Got too much self-respect, I wash my hands for eyepieces. They try to talk me, I'ma just go. Yeah, when I turned 23, that's when puberty finally hit me. My facial hair started growing, my clothes ain't really fit me. That caterpillar went to cocoon. Do you get me? See, I was shifting. That's really why Cherry Bomb sounded so shifty. My take started changing from what it was when they met me. But first impression is everything. Ain't wanna let me go. Always curious as a child and asking questions. So I ain't get no fucks, if and buts if they accept me. Yo, my boys gave me a beat, give me that speech in Italy session. Thankfully by hour 3, it detour perspective. Thoughts change so rapid, turn to the fly boy happen. All the bees buzz, beat it, buzz, scream, they love me. First time.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment so
Yeah. It goes like this right here. It's like, niggas always be hollering peace, you know what I'm saying? Peace, my brother, peace this, peace that, you know what I'm saying? But every time I try to get a piece of mind, niggas try to get a piece of mind. So I gotta grab my piece. It's the return of the gangsta. The niggas that's on that blow that run up in your crib but contain your lady and an 8-month-old child raised. But you true about this music, but they do not want to hear because they'd rather be bouncing and shooting and killing and bouncing and shit. Get down. Return of the gangsta. Them niggas that think y'all something say y'all be gospel rapping, but they be steady clapping when you talk about bitching and switching the hoes and clothes and weed. Let's talk about time traveling, rhyme javelin, something mind unraveling. Get down. Return of the gangsta. Them niggas that got them kids, they got enough to buy a house, but not enough to bounce them kids to the door to the park, so they grow up in the dark, never seeing light, so they end up being like yo sorry ass, robbing niggas and broad ass, they like get down. Return of the gangsta. The niggas who get the wrong impression of expression, then they question and speak, but what's up with Andre? Is he in a coke? Is he on drugs? Is he gay? When y'all gon' break up? When y'all gon' wake up? Nigga, I'm feeling better than ever. What's wrong with you? You get down. Man, a nigga don't want no trouble. A player just wanna kick back my gators off and watch my little girl look bubble. But still ready to rhyme, standing my grind, never back down, willing to rob, steal, and kill anything that threatens mine. But good luck couldn't be ballsy. Many fights had to be faulty for a nigga to ride these bowls. Oh, so close to the sidewalk to be golfed at. Watch your side, my nigga, cause we got gas. The first nigga to bump is gonna be the first nigga we attack. You don't want that when it comes up. Most of the time when you don't know, sticking together like flour and water to make that slow dough. We work both. Everything we have ain't gon' stick up for each other like we brothers from another mother. Kinda like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Strictly for the caddy lovers. And never nuts hugging punk motherfuckers. Geeks who is spreading and rolling. We ain't love new boat. No, that eat.
Man, I'm telling you, that Pimp Trick Gangsta Click album gonna be that fire. Watch what I tell you.
Hey, Kim.
Don't see.
Hey, Kim. Bring out another box of that Goody Mob. Oh, what's up, fellas? We don't no cash in the rest.
What's happening, buddy? What's happening?
Nah, man, we just want to get some rap.
Okay, y'all like some thugs, though. Okay, what's up?
Chill out, man. Hey, let me get this new Pimp Trick Gangsta Click album.
That whiskey.
That we started.
We got that.
Hey, man. Let me get that Bob Marley.
Why you don't know that about that Bob Marley? Man.
I know something about Bob Marley.
That dog be jamming.
Hey, what else you got, buddy?
I got that new Goody Mob.
We got that Sky High. Now, nigga.
That what they be saying, Sky High? I tell you what you ain't got, though. $16.99. I give you that new Outcast. I ain't came out yet. It's supposed to come out next week.
Oh, you got that cat, man.
Give me 15.
You want to get that cat? I thought it was your boy. I thought it was your fault.
Man, first there was some pimps, man. Then there was some aliens or some genies.
Chill out, man. You don't care that.
Then they be talking about that black righteous space, man. Whatever, man. Fuck them, man. I ain't fucking with them no more, man.
Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you want to walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club big full. Push that bus. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you want to walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club big full. Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that bomb off in your eyes. Total chaos, but it's playoffs. So we with amps and we're taking another route to represent the dungeon family like Ray Day. Me and my nigga decide to take the back way. We step in every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL, Georgia, what do we do? Fall ya, bulldogging, hoes like them Georgetown Hawkers. Boy, you signed the city, think my room is sitting pretty, doing donuts like you suckers, like them circles around titties. Damn, we the committee, gon' burn it down, but us gon' bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say, push that force, everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. Say, push that force, everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game to stimulate and activate the left and right brain. So baby boy, you're on the phone, can't your last cut. You focus on the past, your answer be your hands, but that's what you live by, or either that's what you die to. I try to just throw it at you, determine your own adventure, Andre. Got to a station, it's my destination. She got off the bus, the conversation lingered in my head for hours. Took a shower, kinda sour, cause my favorite group ain't coming with it. But I'm with you, cause you're probably going through it anyway. But anyhow, went and died, went on out and bought it, cause I thought it would be jamming. But examine all the flaws, walls get off it, sand and it's costly. But that's all shit, bro, and I hope I never have to float in that boat. Up shit's creek, it's sweet, it's the last quote that I wanna hear when I'm going down. When all said and done, and we got a new Joe in town. When the record player get to skipping and slowing down, all y'all can say is them niggas earning crown. But until then, push that pulse, everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. Say, push that pulse, everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. Say, push that force. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna walk and strong with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. People make the club get crunk.
This is major right here, you know what I'm saying? Yo, son. Y'all niggas is holding it, man. Straight up, man.
Word, man. I'm glad we got together to do this, you know what I'm talking about?
It's all real.
Everybody, north, south, east, west, you know what I'm saying? We doing this thing right here, straight up for hip-hop.
We handling the earth right now. Y'all niggas don't even know.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If it wasn't for us trying to enlighten y'all niggas with all types of flows and flavors, the game wouldn't be the same.
That's right, man. You gotta keep
you know what I mean?
Innovative and new, creative, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to hear the same old thing over and over.
You gotta come provocative, nigga. You know what I mean?
Word.
Shit gotta be spine-tingling with mad styles and crazy, dangerous. I mean, bust your shit open beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Words.
niggas don't even know, son. Yo, we gonna play some funky shit for y'all.
That's right.
Straight up, pay up, nigga.
From East Point to Shaolin, y'all better know that. Yeah.
Hit this Henny.
Yeah. Old school legacy, school can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're stupid on the bar that we trying to lose. Say how we got damn it, they done changed the rules. Old school legacy, new school can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're stupid on the bar that we trying to lose. Say how we got damn it, they done changed the rules. The common denominator, the nigga numerator. Never know who the hater, niggas cater to your ego. I'm sorry like Atari, who's the cousin to Calico. Fish in Puerto Rico, back on the street like Chico. The bar, she large and got a lack in the garage. Few parts here and there, I declare hard. My lord, one at Clark, one at Spellman. Both know each other and it's cool, you can tell. When he step off in the party, women jump for joy. But all the wild niggas scheming, they gon' jump the boy for spitting all that bourgeois. My watch, my car, I'm a star. I'd rather do your comment by rock. Old school niggas and new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school niggas to new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules.
Deliver this through your audio, ghetto mafioso, pro hydro, then bag it up, no price that longevity suggests make moves slow, take time, bro, 8 react, 9 blow, hydro slide, more like fuck Ronaldo, fly ride, shit looking wide open and fly yo, flipping the page, I go, watch Pavo, jump on my knees, ride slow, watch those undercovers, cop those, rock those, glock blows, leave them back in, collect spot throws, keep a watch rolls, lean on the yacht, watch close, let the chop flow, bag and have a block rolls, what?
Old school players to new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules.
I bust raps like D-boys bust gas. Shit, we the type of people that don't bury the axe or the hatchet. Every time we see your light, we snatch it. Ride now, who talking that dumb shit, your cash is crack like plumber's ass and so much grass. I've been in the game for a minute. Seem some suckers like y'all passing, thinking you light skin. Alright then, little boy, why you frightened? The dungeon family gon' be here, nigga, so keep right. I gotta hit the source, I need my other half of mic because that's still I'm playing holistic cat and music was a classic, right? Call it Parky Point indicator, they got my back. So we gon' keep on jamming and stabbing up in the track. I think it's time to bungee, but buddy, we will be back and I'm finna put some keys on the lag. No that.
Old school players to new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Can't keep it jumping like kangaroos. We're skewed on the bar that we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules.
Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes lie. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's 10 upon an
Now it's time Get on lights by Lacy, get on the bus. Go get your work and keep your people chirping. It's a must. Get you on that bill, some cornstarch, familiar with that smack, man. The music is like that green stuff, about to keep by sack, man. Pac, man. How the fuck you think we gon' do that, man? Ride, no national, 18s, ride no gap, man. I'm strapped, man. Ready to bust on anything like that, man. Me and my nigga, we roll together like Batman and Robin. We pray together through hard times, won't harm when it was fitting. But now we tapping the brakes from off them corners that we be bending. And Volkswagen and Bonnevilles, Chevrolets and Coupe-Villes. If you ain't got no rims, nigga, don't get no wood grain steel wheel, for real. You can go chill out the steel field. That's paper stack, instead of going to old key and pay your fucking people bill, bitch.
Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes off the line, sometimes why? Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, or him and
Twice upon a time, there was a boy who died, lived happily ever after. But that's another chapter, life from off the brain, with dirty dollars, beauty parlors, baby ballers, bowling ball and poppers, street scholars, majoring in culinary arts. You know how to work bread, cheese, and dough from scratch. To see the catches, you can't get caught. Know what you're selling, what you bought, so cut the big talk. Let's walk to the bridge, meet me halfway, and you may see some chillin' dead off in the pathway. Just them poor babies walking slowly to the candy lady. Just looking bad, need some hope like the words maybe. If, or probably, more than a hobby. When my turntables get wobbly, they don't fall. I'm sorry y'all, I often drip. I'm talking gifts, but when it comes, you never look the horse inside his grill. Of course you know I feel like the barrel of bad news. Don't wanna be it, but it's needed, so what have you? Now question, is every nigga with dreads for the cause? Is every nigga with goals for the fall? No, so don't get caught up in appearance. It's outcast criminalized, another black experience.
Okay, even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why? Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, or him and I.
Big boy, daddy fat sacks, the nigga that like them Cadillacs. I stay down with these streets, cause these streets is where my folks at. Better know that, some say we pro-black, but we professional. We missed a lot of the church, so the music is our professional. Get off the testicles and the nut sacks. You bust round, we bust back. Get back, real niggas that's out here trying to spit facts. You hear that, you can't come near that. Maybe you need to quit. This womanized Aquarius in the gym and I run this shit like, hey,
my mind warps and bends, floats the wind, count to 10, meet the twin, Andre Ben, welcome to the lion's den. A rib and no skin, many men comprehend. I extend myself, so you go out and tell a friend. Saying all depends on what you believe in. Faith is what you make it, that's the hardest shit since MC Ren. Alien can blend right on in with your kin. Look again, cause I swear I spot one every now and then. It's happening again, wish I could tell you when. Andre, this is Andre, y'all is just gonna have to make amends.
The sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why? Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, I'm coming
or something's wrong, or I'm so grateful that you're allowing me to just talk.
Come on, man.
And I love what you did with this thing. I was watching all the, because I'm fearful too. So I was watching all the interviews that you've done with Bo and Kevin, and man, there's just like you found a gap. Not a whole lot of places a guy like me can come and talk my truth, or Bo talk his truth and sit down with another cop. I think it's phenomenal with you. I'm not just kissing your ass. I think this is really special. I like how small it is also. Anyway, what do you guys say? I know you do your little intros.
There ain't gotta be anything like that. I think the first thing I want to say is from what you said as soon as you got out of that car.
Yeah.
Can you lead me in a prayer?
Yeah, all right, definitely.
About this conversation and what we're trying to achieve?
First off, I'm prepared to go every which way.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think that it's my duty now. Like when I think about what my life has become and what it is now, like what my purpose is now, I need to be useful. And when I look at this Me Too environment, there's not a whole lot of dudes that are taking accountability. I fucked up bad, like crash and burn type shit, hurt a lot of people. And I'm fully aware of that. And I'm gonna owe for the rest of my life. And I also don't have that feeling about the woman who's accused me all this shit like I did in the beginning. When it first landed, I thought, man, I wanted to hit Twitter and be like, look, I got receipts, this, that, but this, but not that, but this, but not that. And the reality is, all of that shit is unimportant. The reality is that she saved my fucking life, dude. Wow. Yeah, so I she's like some kind of sage, or like I don't know. She's a saint for me, because had she not intervened in my life and not created the avenue for me to experience ego death, I'd either have a really mediocre existence or I'd be dead in full. And I had no love in my life. I had no purpose in my life.
Hey man, what size are you?
12 and a half.
Let me grab a couple pairs of them new shoes by the door. It's okay to fish, cause they haven't got no feet.
Kush, Matt, we have a decision to make. San Diego just came in with a last-minute scenario. It's big.
Well, he's got to go number one.
Oh, he still goes number one, but San Diego wants to trade up with Denver. They want him bad.
What happened to Denver?
This stuff tends to happen the night before a draft. People get crazy. Let me tell you something. San Diego, Matt. San Diego is crazy to the tune of 7 years for 30. Signing bonus 8.
Should I unplug the phone? Reporters, Jerry. They've been calling all night long.
You just be friendly and you say no comment. We'll tell the world in 12 hours.
Talking and saying nothing, man. It is an art I have not mastered.
For you, it's a pleasure.
Please, Kush.
Hey, it's Sugar. Is McGuire there? Just sniff for something if he's there. Okay. All right, buddy, dude. Just remember, you're swimming with the big boys now. You let your dad do all the talking. Remember, I'm the one that got you the deal you needed. This is business, not friendship. You gotta be strong, because you're global now. Worldwide. Okay, buddy? I'll see you later. Bye.
No comment.
He's got it all wrong.
Hey, it's Kush on the big TV again.
Hell, I'm sick of me already. I got Kush lash. Kush lash. Kush lash. Kush lash. Kush lash. Kush lash.
Now, Matt, before I go back to Denver, I think we should put something down on paper. Something that says, hey, I'm with Jerry McGuire.
Not right now, Jerry.
Do I know everything there is to know here, Matt? Hey, you fellas aren't talking with Bob Sugar, are you?
Apparently, Denver wanted to deal with him instead of you.
Said who? Sugar?
I'm learning as I go here.
So you empowered Bob Sugar to deal with Denver behind my back?
I'm sorry. I love my son.
I love your son. I love your son. I brought Denver to 20 million. Denver deals with me all the time. You listen to Sugar. Bob Sugar. Matt is a child. You let that snake in the door? Okay, hey, Matt. Listen, rookie mistake. You want Denver. I'll fix this whole thing up for you. You didn't sign anything with Sugar, right? Matt, tell me you didn't sign. Tell me you didn't sign, because I'm still sort of moved by your "my word is stronger than oak" thing.
We signed an hour ago. You were in the lobby with the black fella.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I just want to play football. Hey man, what size are you?
12 and a half.
Let me grab a couple pairs of them new shoes by the door. It's okay, fish, cause they haven't got no feet.
Kush, Matt, we have a decision to make. San Diego just came in with a last-minute scenario. It's big.
Well, he's got to go number one.
Oh, he still goes number one, but San Diego wants to trade up with Denver. They want him bad.
What happened to Denver?
This stuff tends to happen the night before a draft. People get crazy. Let me tell you something. San Diego, Matt. San Diego is crazy to the tune of 7 years for 30. Signing bonus at 8.
Should I unplug the phone? Reporters, Jerry. They've been calling all night long.
You just be friendly and you say no comment. We'll tell the world in 12 hours.
Talking and saying nothing, man. It is an art I have not mastered.
For you, it's a pleasure.
It is, Kush.
Hey, it's Sugar. Is McGuire there? Just sniff for something if he's there. Okay. All right, buddy, dude. Just remember, you're swimming with the big boys now. You let your dad do all the talking. Remember, I'm the one that got you the deal you needed. This is business, not friendship. You got to be strong because you're global now, worldwide. Okay, buddy? I'll see you later. Bye.
No comment.
He's got it all wrong.
Hey, it's Kush on the big TV again.
Oh, I'm sick of me already. I got Kush lash.
Kush lash, Kush lash, Kush lash, Kush lash, Kush lash.
Now, Matt, before I go back to Denver, I think we should put something down on paper. You know, something that says, hey, I'm with Jerry McGuire.
Not right now, Jerry.
I know everything there is to know here, Matt. Hey, you fellas aren't talking with Bob Sugar, are you?
Apparently, Denver wanted to deal with him instead of you.
Said who? Sugar?
I'm learning as I go here.
So you empowered Bob Sugar to deal with Denver behind my back?
I'm sorry. I love my son.
I love your son. I love your son. I brought Denver to 20 million. Denver deals with me all the time. You listen to Sugar. Bob Sugar. Matt is a child. You let that snake in the door? Okay, hey, Matt. Listen, rookie mistake. You want Denver. I'll fix this whole thing up for you. You didn't sign anything with Sugar, right? Matt, tell me you didn't sign. Tell me you didn't sign, because I'm still sort of moved by your "my word is stronger than oak" thing.
We signed an hour ago.
You were in the lobby with the black fella.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I just want to play football.
Indian tribesmen gamble spades. Indian chicks, they get men laid. Milk and honey, smoke high grade. Golds and diamonds, gems and jade. Ride out pawn our tanks in vain. Blow up things and save our name. Rena, Tina, Sabina, Venus, Super Indian Bay. We black market, we black Maine. We hit shit out when it rains. Would you come down and catch my train? Would you run down and play this game? Chip a curtain and I pay the dollar. Psychic rings, what's up, holla? Text the address, I'll see you later. Baby, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Run down, run down. Like a run down, like a run, like a run, like a run, like a run down.
Baby girl, you and me need to go to your T-pad. The moon is full and I'm shining, baby. I know you see me. Put a hump two on your back just like that. Ooh, girl, you on fire. I don't wanna be in love with you. I'ma just break you off and say goodbye. The night is young, don't make me wait. You just might miss your chance. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Timberland. I'm the motherfucking man. Today's the day, girl. Let me get that. Don't get mad. In fact, let me hit that. I've been over killing them. I break backs, come down, run down, girl. Where you place at?
Chip a curtain and I pay the dollar. Psychic rings, what's up, holla? Text the address, I'll see you later. Baby, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Run down. Chip a curtain and I pay the dollar. Psychic rings, what's up, holla? Text the address, I'll see you later. Baby, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Run down, run down. Like a run down, like a run, like a run, like a run, like a run down. Beat goes on. Beat goes on. In the faraway land we cushion made. Ray-Ban shades, warheads laid. Spades, born in air raids. My girls from the Everglades. Indian tribesmen gamble spades. Indian chicks, they get men laid. Milk and honey, smoke high grade. Golds and diamonds, gems and jade. Ride out pawn our tanks in vain. Blow up things and save our name. Rena, Tina, Sabina, Venus, Super Indian Bay. We black market, we black Maine. We hit shit out when it rains. Would you come down and catch my train? Would you run down and play this game? Chip a curtain and I pay the dollar. Psychic rings, what's up, holla? Text the address, I'll see you later. Baby, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Run down, run down. Like a run down, like a run, like a run, like a run, like a run down. Beat goes on. Beat goes on.
Hey, baby girl, you and me need to go to your T-pad. The moon is full and I'm shining, baby. I know you see me. Put a hump two on your back just like that. Ooh, girl, you on fire. I don't wanna be in love with you. I'ma just break you off and say goodbye. The night is young, don't make me wait. You just might miss your chance. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Timberland. I'm the motherfucking man. Today's the day, girl. Let me get that. Don't get mad. In fact, let me hit that. I've been over killing them. I break backs, come down, run down, girl. Where you place at?
Chip a curtain and I pay the dollar. Psychic rings, what's up, holla? Text the address, I'll see you later. Baby, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Run down, run down. Like a run down, like a run, like a run, like a run, like a run down. Beat goes on. Beat goes on.
Don't get it twisted, baby girl. Baby boy to Timberland like that. Don't get it twisted, baby girl. Baby boy to Timberland like that. Go Timberland like that.
Chip a curtain and I pay the dollars. Like it rings, what's up, holla? Text the address, I'll see you later. Baby, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Run down, run down, run down. Like a run, 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 like a run down. The beat goes on. In the faraway land we cushion made. Ray-Ban shades, warheads, lays, babes, born in air raids. My girls from the Everglades. Indian tribesmen gamble spades. Indian chicks they get and lay. Milk and honey, smoke high grade. Golds and diamonds, gems and jade. Ride that pawn on tanks in vain. Blow up things. Our name, Rena, Tina, Sabina, Venus, Super Indian Bay. We black market, we black main. We hit shit out when it rains. Would you come down and catch my train? Would you run? Shit like the Macarena. It's a jungle banger. A cold jammer. It's a jungle banger. It's a cold jammer. It's a jungle banger. It's a cold jammer. Yeah, I'm border banner. Now I'm guana banner. I don't want my buns for summer, 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 summer. Now I'm sitting down, chilling on gunpowder. Strike match like fire. Who's that girl called Maya? My A Wants to boss, stay strong, she done really found us. Gonna go on my own, making runs and rubber bands. My heart dies, so I need them out for romance. Making them hard, so they're selfish little romance. Things up to go, make us meet like burgers. When I get fat, I'm gonna put me in some leaders. Too cold to be a rockaway model. Didn't really drop that way, my legs hit the hurdle. Way too cold to be a rocker on the label. Didn't really drop that way, my beats were too evil. A little paper for letters, so I'm stable. Something better come again, cable. Apart food drawers, stuck up in my stable. Pop 'em up, pop 'em down, eat 'em off my table. Village girl on the phone said the street is coming to town. Wanna check my papers, see what I carry around. Credentials are boring, I burnt them at the burial ground. Ordered me about, I'm like outlaw from the Badlands. Away shots, small letters, so I'm stable. Living trees, chew on beat, watch Lost on cable. Work it, get you made it in my stable. Find a crappy drop on my cock when they pay you.
Now I come to Africa You think it's tough now? I come to Africa. You think it's tough now? You think it's tough now? I come to Africa. You think out there we are grinding like Pepe. You can catch me on the motorway selling sugar, water, and pepper. Africa, not Miami. Hustle with M.I.A. I'm broke, I'm got indefinite stay. You can't touch me like leprosy. I hustle head from here to Sri Lanka. My mom told me to be an accountant, but that I wanna work in a corner shop. Contacts to who he's got the contacts, man. I'm illegal, I don't pay tax. EMA, yes, I'm claiming that. Police, I try to avoid them. They catch me hustling, they say, deport them.
African boy, you know I'm big in Mozambique. Hello my friend, hello my friend, hello my friend, yes it's me. Hello my friend, hello my friend, hello my friend, yes it's me. 4 by 3, 3 by 3, buy one song, get one free. Maybe me, you feel like TV, come to TV, you're a DVD. We got barrels in the sea, it's big enough to take a whole family. We jump on it, like cha-cha-cha, 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 come sit by me, let me tell you we everything what we do IT. I'm some jungle, I'm some tree. 1 second, my phone's ringing. It's my friend Habibi. He them when they try to hold me. She more gonna credit than me. Y'all know that's credit than me. I keep that time like a shop like a G. Cause that ain't a bit of chocolate mushy.
Today, we're diving deep into a review of Mondrian Los Angeles in West Hollywood Hotel, located in West Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. Let's find out if this hotel lives up to its reputation and if you should stay there. For booking a stay at the most ideal price, check out the link in the description. At Mondrian Los Angeles in West Hollywood Hotel, you can enjoy recreational amenities such as a health club and an outdoor pool. Additional amenities at this hotel include concierge services and gift shops newsstands. It has a pretty good location. It's pretty close to William S. Hart Park and Off-Leash Dog Park 250 meters, Plummer Park 600 meters, Havenhurst Park 650 meters, and also close to attractions like Laurel Avenue Park 900 meters, West Hollywood Dog Park 1.6 kilometers, Waddles M Mansion 2.1 kilometers. Here's what other travelers have to say about this hotel. Beautiful hotel in the best part of the Sunset Stripe. The Mondrian Pool is the place to be to see beautiful people. The hotel is busy day and night with parties at the pool and at Sky Bar. Check-in was fast and easy. Valet is on point. My room is super nice with nice deco and the bed is very comfortable. Love the bar lounge area by the pool. The hotel is well located, clean, and a great vibe. Anthony at the front desk was so polite, provided amazing 5-star service. The pool and pool bar are a great time on Sunday. There was an event that rocked Monday, a very relaxing time. Breakfast coffee pastries were great. Or do full breakfast in restaurant at night, great food. A must visit. Our second stay at Mondrian LA, and once again, we had an amazing time. All of the staff here are friendly and helpful. We stayed in a deluxe studio suite, which was very spacious, very clean, and had a great view. Special mention to Tim at the front desk. He has always been so friendly and welcoming. Highly recommend this hotel and its wonderful staff.
Now, let's move on to our personal ratings for this hotel, depending on the type of traveler. For families, 8 out of 10. For couples, 9 out of 10. For friend groups, 7 out of 10. For solo travel, 8 out of 10. Here are our overall ratings for this hotel. Location, 9 out of 10. Cleanliness, 9 out of 10. Service, 10 out of 10. Value for money, 9 out of 10. We would definitely recommend this hotel to you, no matter what type of traveler you are. To get the best price for this hotel, make sure you check out the link in the description. Have a nice trip.
tomorrow. Starries up and so are we, but still there's a chance to avoid defeat tomorrow.
What's up, baby? Yo, stick, man, shit is fucking up. This fucking vulture, man. Turn on my fucking music, man, bro. Yo, what's up, nigga? Motherfuckers wedding everything out there, man. What you talking about? Motherfuckers is dead, son. Yo, calm down, nigga. Calm down. Yo, tell me what happened, huh? It had to be about 8 o'clock, huh? When I sprayed the block, it's mad hot. Yo, half the spot got locked. What? I shot a new nigga Bill from down the hill. We had a 135. I heard he might not survive. He put one in his leg. Shots hit him in his upper. Part of his chest. 2 inches above his vest. Heard you next. That's the word in the projects. What? Them niggas ain't no dirt. They don't set at you with. Yo, go get the AK and my 2-9s with the silencers. Now 7:30. Your niggas meet me have a rock. I see out. Yo, be safe. Nigga, I'm out. Yo, stick. Hold up. Yo, stick. Talk to son. When you rap that gun, you gon' bring it back gun. Hey, yo, stick. That's the word. It might be the niggas from Riverside. Cause I heard they know something about how my little nigga died. Little Dave with the red car? Yeah, he had beef up there. But the city once we seen that strip ball kid with the scar by his head. Alright, get the bitch shit. No bullshit. It's time to flip. And I see y'all niggas need to be something down. Alright, kid. Then they jumped in the expo. Hey, yo, eat him, slow down. We got mad tech, yo. Fuck that, I'm back, yo. Yeah, I know, we chills. We alone with Till. We meet the guards so we can build. All these niggas for real. It was a half an hour drive, 45 we arrived. I run up and came to the door. She smiled and said,
Hi, step inside. Get out the way to get dry. Sticky's in the back playing pool by the sauna.
We stepped in the back. All I smell was marijuana. Yo, what's up? Yo, nigga, what's up? You know I don't give a fuck.
But niggas, time's up. You know what 2 9s or what? No doubt, I brought it all out.
Man, I'm ready to go all out.
Yo, chill, let's play it smart. You catch 'em by surprise. We do it on the ninjas in the morning before the sunrise. Hey, yo, Veronica.
Yes?
Yo, give me some beers and cook me some food. I'm starving.
Okay, all right, darling.
Yo, shit, what's up with this bitch? I like this chick. Yo, she a bad bitch. Yeah, plus her dad is real. Yo, fuck it, rack it up. Come on, let me bust your ass. Nah, boy. Alright, put your money where your mouth is. Bring the table.
Hey, what got next? Pass me your vest in the Philly. Cause this L we bout to pump is for my nigga Billy.
Alright.
It's ready.
What's to eat?
I made spaghetti with clam sauce.
See, you know I'm a damn boy.
I'ma go upstairs and lay down. You guys enjoy your
How
meal.
many rules this spot got? It's crazy as hell. Yo, this food is slamming, God. She cook like she black. And after this, I'ma go upstairs and tear out her back.
It's me, Veronica. Yeah, they're all here right now. Okay, all right.
Veronica.
Huh?
What was that?
Oh, just my dad.
Man, my little freak dog, why you looking so sad? What daddy to cheer you up? Like when I spank you, just bend over by the bedpost and grab your ankles. Oh, shit. After 3 nuts, I fell the fuck out. Cause in the morning, gotta take care of this BI, no doubt. What did I see? 5 niggas pointing guns at me, eat them in Sunseed.
Fuck that, fuck up, nigga, get the fuck on the floor.
Let me dead in the drawer with the chrome 4-4. Woke up the next morning, couldn't hardly sleep last night. Oh shit, 2 9s missing. Wait, something ain't right. Where the fuck that bitch go? Damn that hoe. Wait, I know. That bitch in the kitchen probably making me something to eat. But still wear my heat. Fucking wake these niggas up so we could go hit the street. I went downstairs, couldn't believe my eyes. I seen Veronica with 3 guys, twice my size. They all had guns, but I was dadless. Last thing I saw was a kid with a scar, and then I seen blackness. Remember thinking, how the fuck they know? Oh, Veronica. Oh, Veronica, 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 Veronica.
This one goes out to all sides worldwide. Let that play ass niggas supposed to be your guide as we go on the ride. Where player hater killers and hood niggas thrive. And lame motherfuckers can barely survive.
One morning I woke up next to a big bitch, took a shower, dried off, brushed to go deep like sleep Rick. Topped up a session cologne like Dougie Fresh in the flesh, then got blessed with success after slipping on my slick fit. The high discovered me, hit the front porch, 2 women butterly, lovely in front of me, got my head gone. I sent the bitch in the bed home, cause one of them got chopped the big thighs and the other one was a red bone. Where y'all going? Y'all think this hell? What's your name? I wanna get up, what y'all doing tonight, shit? I got some homies that's lonely, never phony, we on some hype shit. Call up the buddies that you be tight with. We ain't really gonna be doing too much though, we're riding around, bumping sounds, tripping out while we
we flame jam. Tapping the horn at the homies, the gang bang, and slang came to maintain. Come all the same thing. Or we can chill at the crib and play spades and kick some ass a bit. Be past the click and get passionate. Grab your buckle and I'm fasten it and get into some old nasty shit. Live if I could decide to try. Don't play me bogus, this ain't a spin moving. I ain't got no time to lie. Tell your girls we gon' be sliding by. But hit the weeds at first because my click gotta be riding high. Cause it feels so good.
I'll be kicking the beat in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like it when I'm with it.
It feels so good, the way we kick it in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like it when I'm with it. Me and my homies hooked up, sometimes we stuck up. With niggas we love, smoking no some bud, the flame tight. Tripping on how we survive in this rugged terrain and try to hang tight. Getting fucked up on gang night. Used to be gang fights, now we gotta try to relax with the strap. Even though we see Devo back to back, we still be holding stacks and packs. Rolling through in black blacks, ashtrays with blunt reds and crack sacks. Hustling and chill is what I'm focusing on. Bending through bitches' cribs, hoping it's on. If ain't no stroking, we strolling alone. Rolling the cone, not really tripping because we take a smoke to the dome. Up in the tones, while finger frozen, hair bones, glisten from all the sunlight. Peeping the bees with their head done tight, booty hung right, and every night we see at least one fight. Hooking up with my fellow West Side clicks, not together much, but when we all snap Phillies and rug us. Despite the envy and jealousy throughout the others, blood brothers riding, cause all y'all my motherfuckers. So put the black magic on the ties and get the wax off the throne. We gone, the blaze on till my brain's blown. Hoping to get my thing on, no matter what rock you stay on. Kicking it around my world, it's the same song. So the mobsters just flame on. Sometimes we was willing for spurts of blood, now we got gators on, hurting the clubs, but still attempts when they serving the dubs. Now we got Ruckus and Buzz, straight beating up the block, searching for love. Reach up and hit the default, feet through the smoking delight, it's the body, right what the party like. Now you was live as I, come roll with me so we can ride the sky. But only if you let me play with you while we riding high, cause it feels so good.
I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Phillies and hoes, stepping with no weather.
It feels so good, I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, stepping with no weather. Sitting back, cruising through the slow breeze, thinking how can I get more cheese? Bumping the system, cost of OGs, I stay on my P's for the Pope P's, and spin the Philly with my dope keys. Scoop a go to the crib and get my boy to bring a blast through. Sit on the floor and play some Tekken 2. Lesson 2, I'm addressing you. Turn out the lights like a world-class wrecking crew. Bring out the best in you, confessing true. Lies about your inner thighs and where they been at, hoping maybe you be my lady. What's the potatoes without the gravy? What I'm feeling, no maybe some for the silicone, baby. But can you pay me? Cause daily, we riding on the whole stroll while rocking dope flows. I lose a spot if I choose to stop. We can cruise some blocks and talk about how later on you coming out your clothes, shoes, and socks. Now is that news or not? Cause I'ma step on the gas slow and smoking this last, so get it, be split it and spill it. Come watch me kill it. Tinted windows to conceal it. I'm in the Astro with Billis talking on the truck on, so I really feel it. Thinking about not having the rich life, but the hood life was still a good life and never slow. Always and forever though, forevermore. Rolling through the ghetto with nowhere to go, cause it feels so good.
It feels so good, I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Phillies and hoes, stepping with nowhere to go.
It feels so good, I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Phillies and hoes, stepping with nowhere to go.
It feels so good, I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Phillies and hoes, stepping with nowhere to go.
It feels so good, I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Phillies and hoes, stepping with nowhere to go.
It feels so good, I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Phillies and hoes, stepping with nowhere to go.
It feels so good, I'll be kicking in the hood in my soul.
When I ride, rolling through the hood with Phillies and hoes, stepping with nowhere to go.
Oh baby,
In other news, authorities are looking for two men in connection with the brutal murder of a West Side resident. Police sources say the man identified as Jimmy Pilgrim.
Mr. Jackson, it is my real great pleasure to be sitting here with you this afternoon. You are a legacy. You are a legend in this business. Can you talk about those early days?
I was born in Arkansas.
Okay.
And went to school in Arkansas. Later, my mother and father separated, and then I went to Oakland with my father, and my mother went to Indiana. My father went to Oakland.
Did you always want a large family?
No, I just wanted a small family, but I was the type of guy that when my wife started having kids, most of the guys was doing away with the kids and stuff like that. I stuck with every one of mine. I worked in the mill. I was an crane operator. You see the operator of big cranes. I believed in. And you have those kids, you stay with them and raise them. Like some of the people in those days, or some of the guys in those days, they had one baby, and then they would run off. I couldn't do that. If you have them, you work for them, bring them up the right way, and then that's it. I was taught to stay with the family and be a father to the family. I wish I was a father. Absolutely, I think it was the 5th kid. I knew I needed another job, so I took up a trade. It was a welding trade, a local trade stuff. I took that trade up and finished that trade and got another job as an arc welder. I used to do that too, so that made me have 2 jobs to deal with. I worked 2 jobs almost 10 years. Well, they had a lot of problems at that time, with a lot of crime and stuff. And that's one of the reasons that I was able to keep my kids at home. I know Michael always complained, but he never did have a childhood. He had a wonderful childhood. Why I say that? Because his childhood, he was there with his brothers and sisters. He always played with them. I just didn't want him out there playing with the kids and stuff that always in the trouble. And they were, some of those kids are in prison, some of them are dead, and mine never was that. In raising those kids, I raised them close. They was able to entertain each other, and I thought that was good. They didn't have to go out there in the streets. They wasn't locked up like some of the other people or robbing people. They never did none of that stuff.
And I asked you a question. There is a difference between a beating and a spanking.
A spanking, you just spank them a little bit with your hand or something, let them know that's wrong what they're doing. A beating come from the slavery days. When they used to beat the slaves, because when the slaves tried to run for freedom or something, they grabbed them and beat them and tortured them, And they beat them with just about anything they get their hands on, put scars on them and all that type of thing. And that's the difference between beating, that's where it came from in the slavery days by the slave masters.
Tell me, when did music become a part of their lives? Was that a dream of yours? Was that something that you saw that could protect them even more?
Well, that came from me being involved with some type of music and things and rehearsing, and they'd be standing around listening and looking. And when I bought my instruments, and my wife used to sort of like scold me by buying so many instruments because I kind of want them involved with it as well. And so after being them involved with the instruments, Tito used to play my guitar and all that stuff, and he learned how to play pretty good. And then the group, my wife, who rehearsed them a lot too. She found out they were had good harmony when they sing, and the one was playing the guitar, and the one was playing the bongos and stuff. So it was making a little noise.
Was there a moment, Mr. Jackson, when you looked at your kids, or maybe it was Tito first, and maybe Jermaine, or all of them, and you said, you know what? There's something really special about my boys. Like, these aren't regular boys. There's some talent there.
Well, I saw the talent there, and they were learning real good. But when Michael got involved with singing with them and all that type of thing, I really saw the real talent there, because he was doing things, spinning and dancing and all that stuff, most artists gets on stage when they get ready to perform. It's one foot to the other, and they don't have any magic in what they're doing on stage. But Michael had it all, He was learning. He must have been rehearsing a little bit, off to the side when no one was looking, but he was very good dancing and spinning and doing the split, back then they were doing the split.
The James Brown split?
Yeah. But he learned real fast.
So you saw magic in Michael?
I saw magic in all of them with Michael leading the songs, But Jermaine's a very good leader too. Jermaine, it's kind of hard to tell which one's the better singer, but I think Jermaine may be just a little bit better singer than Michael is. But one thing Jermaine couldn't do, he couldn't dance and play the guitar like Michael could.
So
Michael could dance,
So he couldn't put it all together.
He couldn't put it all out together at the same time.
And when did you know? Do you remember their first performance? Like when you took them out in front of people? Obviously, there must have been a lot of performances in the living room first, or in the house.
The first performance I'm looking at was back then was at a talent show, and I think it was a Steel Town that I signed a 6 months contract with. But we were doing a lot of talent shows before the Steel Town, before signing up the Steel Town, and we were winning all of the talent shows, every last one of them. We all over Illinois was winning talent shows and all that type of thing. And we started playing the clubs, and that's what happened, nightclubs, things of that sort.
Let me read a quote that Michael said. He said, I thought this was interesting. He said, talent is something God
Live from the 718. DJ Desert Storm. With the Hard Night Life soundtrack. We're taking y'all backstage. Holla. I'm focused, man. Tell Stout to holla at me, man. Young Hova, you heard? Trackmaster, you heard? Yeah. Yes, y'allin', Jigga man be ballin'. Lead chicks pigeon toed, some of them be crawlin'. Get the best of you whenever I put my all in. Half mommies callin' for the Lord, darling. Jigga ain't callin'. Ass drop, coops with half the top, expose half my knot. Nigga mad when I brag about the cash I got, but I'm used to not having a lot. I'm from the gutter and I ain't the type to ever chase your box. I'm the type to interior decorate the watch. I'm the type to sling heavyweight on the block in every state like clock. Work jiggers to hurt.
Lips are telling me yes, while you're resting on my neck, making me feel so. Should I stay? Should I go? I don't know. That boy style drives me wild, but in the back of my mind, I wanna see how you put it together. I can't let you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carolina blue kicks, hottest nigga on the block. Used to Willie bicycle since I was 6. High school, the crossover, wave to wave kicks. Music is the same shit, gave away hits. So mine, get it together or forget it forever. When I go at you hard, I can get it through leather. You act like Jigga can, get it whoever. Talking you got a man, okay, my and that's high school, making me chase you round for months. Having a fear, act like in the dough for once. Plus my hand is up your skirt, goddamn you flood. What's the little me on top gonna hurt? Maybe a little, but pain is pleasure and pressure bust pipes. And you look like the I like it rough tight. We can crush tonight, tell me what you like. I got a yellow bottle on a bucket of ice. Get right on over.
Even though I wanna see how you put that thing on me, I can't let you pass on me. Even though I wanna see how you put that thing on me, I can't let you pass on me. Make it hot, make it hot, make it hot. Try the best. Since the time.
Food and liquor stores rest on every corner, from 45th and State to the last standing Henry Horner. J&J's, Harold Chicken, good finger licking while they sin. Gin, sin at Rothschild's and Kenwood Liquors. The winos crooked stagger meets the high stride of the youth searching for the truth. They rebel and raise hell across alleyways and in classroom settings. They get high off that trunk race in 2020 rims. They rock braids, Air Force Ones and Tims. They drink Hennessy, Hypnotic and 40s. They call their women hoes, bust downs and shorties. They keep funeral homes in business and gunshot wards of hospitals full, prisons packed, bubbling over in brown sugar. They keep empty West Side lots crowded, Heights powdered. The well is running dry. The days of Malcolm and Martin have ended. Our hope has descended, and I sit aside, waiting for the reinstallment of the revolution, because we are dying at the cost of our own pollution. But God has another solution that has evolved from the hood. I present one returns the fiasco to good.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. It's dedicated to my grandmama. Peace and much love to you. Yeah. And it starts. First in 15, proudly present. You know what it is. See, I got this philosophy, right? I think the world and everything in it is made up of a mix of two things. You got your good, you know, and your bad. You got your food and your liquor. That's right. Chill. You already know. It's a long time coming. I give you my heart, my soul, my mind, my thoughts, my feelings, my experience. Nothing more and nothing less. Yes, So, with no further ado. Lupe, fiascos, food, and liquor. My man said he wanted something real. Something he could recognize, something he could feel. Baby girl said she was in the mood for something real. Something that could make her move, something she could feel. Lust, sometimes can override trust. She said that's why she gave it up. My man said blood spilled out of everything he touched. He crushed everything he crushed, ruined everything he loved. He just wanted to rush. Blamed it on the times being rough, doing dirt with the devil, chasing after the dust. Make a fuss if it's them, but we hush. It's us, that's why my mama said she wanted something real. Something she could be proud of, something she could feel. She said they're so used to not having nothing real. They don't know how to act, they don't know how to feel. Life ain't meant to come around twice. That's why I gotta get it right. They said I got it honest, now I gotta give it life. But sleep on it, that's why God give you life. I mean, I had a dream that God gave me flight. Fly for my own good, so God gave me flight. If I wake up in the morning, now I gotta give it sight. Make a scene, break a free, ain't a chain to show you ride. The game is not to give them nothing real. Nothing that they can use, nothing that they can feel. Give them a bunch of lies and teach them that it's real. So that's all that you know, that's all that they feel. Struggle, nothing sign that God love you. It's on the low, being poor, make you humble. Keep their names in my rhymes, try and keep them out of trouble. It's being poor, also teach you how to hustle. All they want is some shoes or some rims for their goal. Now that I got my own, I can hit them with a couple. My homies, so they ain't got no reason to come. That's my plan, if I can, I'm the man up on money. That's why I gotta give them something real. Something they can recognize, something they can feel. To my homies on the block, I gotta give them something real. Something that'll make them stop, something they can feel. Yo, I feel that hungry. Really. She was in the mood for something
I believe we are completed. Dead. We all in agreement on the wallpaper, happy with the color scheme. Welcome to the crib. The two-family habitat for humanity with a view of the insanity. Live. My vida loca was built like Bob Vila, Villa God. He architected our heart with a Harvard Jimmy Carter from Chicago's west side. Finished my construction, now we hold the coming like contracepts. I'm conscious at the content kept from conversations held with the singing on my shoulder, which led to steps that kept me looking over the shoulder like chauffeurs where my angels set. Painful yet, Mary, I ain't Jerry Garcia, I'm all here, but I'm grateful. Shush. Heaven, I am effortless at this, managed to balance massive masses. Pull my back without tilting my glasses. This was not pure for passes of OGs. This is so me. Ask us, mini mansion, low homie, but the rhymes is fat. In fact, just like a Rochester customer, God bless the mothers and younger brothers are hustlers. Cause she don't wanna sob at his weight, but he wanna follow in his steps. Bang his hat, learn his shapes, match this swagger in the bathroom. Never cop a Chevy, steady mob in his place. Yeah, it's just the problems we face. Look, his mom's in her face and promise is straight. Just might be okay. Then he leaves the house that love built, that her renovated, that Section 8 pays for. Well, let's pray for him, let the beat play for him. Put his struggles on display for him, cause he gotta go and face the drama with a different face from the one that he used to face his mama. If you look close, you'll see it consists of a smile that hurts, an ice grill, and a trace of trauma. Low bit of his father, another criterion that's no different from a young Liberian who met the delirium, weary of living in the inner city, out of his mind, lyric and reconciliation. I'm cool, long foretell best. I ain't nice as MC, I ain't Cornell West, I am Cornell West Side. Chantel Rivera, Malcolm exercise the demons, gangsta leaning. Traded in his goofy for a new era. Chose a 44 for a motherboard. I ain't accredited institute graduate. I ain't from Nazareth. My conception wasn't immaculate. I ain't mastering no calculus. A good addition to the rap audience. I backed up on the mattress they slept on me on. When I'm joking, knowing this half the battle. Fighting temptation, have an apple. Shake the snakes, hit the system. Let's get into it. Tabernacle. Just might be okay. Representing that first and 15. Yeah. And this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, slip. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here. But shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the pub. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, hell-bent on killing himself is what his mama said, but he was feeling himself. Got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, "Bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here." So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some mall in the parking lot. She said, "I don't normally take dates in here." Security came and said, "I'm sorry, there's no skating here." And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, and coast. Swanky. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They had to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. So they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, and coast. Swanky. Smell like me, they want my bouquet, but they can't, they accent it like the UK. Turn that Ude, Lupe, the Pepe, look you spray. Flagrantly fragrant and they can't escape it. My perfume pursued them everywhere that they went. You don't want a lonely, my cologne alone. It's a little too strong for you to be putting on. Trust me, I say this justly. I went from musty to musky and y'all can't mush me. I warned y'all cornballs, I hush puppies. The swans in the pond called my duck ugly, but now they hug me because it's lovely. They love the aroma of the world. Got the shakers and the skaters and the players and the girls. Keep the fakers and the fakers and the haters and the twirl. You want the flavor? Hey, I got ya. You want the realness? Well, I got ya. I know you're sick of them niggas becoming watcha. Either they pimps or they max or they monsters. You want the real shit? Oh, I got ya. You see my niggas here, you know we proper, you know we do it. You know we do it. And I'm from Chi-Town, that's why I flies round. Keep some Cartier frames over my eyes now. We used to gangbang, a lot of that then died down. Children of the hat tilting, keeping hope alive now. All with no high, I do it so fly. Banksy's attack helicopter with the bow tie. I love my city, really hope that God bless it. Have my mind moving faster than that hog in the hedges. Welcome all of y'all to my dark recesses. This is where I keep the bars like bathtub edges. My ivories and my doves, my levers and my zesters. The 6.5 for your bubble bath to match the freshness. The belly of the beast, you know I'm from it. I wrap it in a towel, hit on my pal in the stomach. And I be on my green like Irish Spring. Then I coat smudge with it, get a mouth full of soap. You want the fuller? Hey, I got ya. You want the realness? Well, I got ya. I know you're sick of them niggas becoming watcha. Either they pimps or they max or they monsters. You want the real shit? Oh, I got ya. You see my niggas here, you know we proper, you know we do it. And so to sign off, this beat I rhyme off. It's from the loneliest P, and you gon' mind boss. You feel it in the air, it's such a fine force. But you don't hear me though, just like a mom's talk. That's cause I'm in Europe, me and my French tour. I'm on my pep, my temperature is tempura. I take it easy on my watch, I'm watching TV. And my clean is my Harishi. See the hair is trying to beat me, I continue to lose pace. Them say him got 2 heads and 4 eyes, just like Screwface. But see my secret safe, it's in my secret safe. That's in my secret room, on my secret base. So from the runner of the F&F crew, come in hip hop, we've come to resurrect you. You want the fuller? Hey, I got ya. You want the realness? Well, I got ya. I know you're sick of them niggas becoming watcha. Either they pimps or they max or they monsters. You want the real shit? Oh, I got ya. You see my niggas here, you know we proper, you know we do it. You know we do it. Yes, sir. FNFUP. Everything he sees, he absorbs and adopts it. He mimics and he mocks it. Really hates the box, but he can't remember how to stop it. So he continues to watch it, hoping that it can give him something that he can box with. Or how to locksmith, see the boxes locked in the box. They ain't got the combination to unlock it. That's why he watches, scared to look away. Cause at that moment, it might show him what to take off the lock switch. So he chained himself to the box, to the lock, and then he locked it. Swallowed the combination and he forgot it. As the doctors jotted all down with their pens and pencils, the same ones that took away his voice, just left his instrumental like never lies, never lies, never lies, no. Never lies, never said anything at all. He just sits and listens to the people in the boxes. Everything he hears, he absorbs and adopts it. Anything not coming out the box, he blocks it. See, he loves the box and hope they never stop it. Anything the box tell him to do, he does it. Anything it tell him to get, he shops it, he cops it. He protects the box, locks it in the box when he goes to sleep. But he never sleeps cause he stays up to watch it. Scared to look away, cause at that moment it might get stolen and that's the last of the boxes. So he chained himself to the box, to the lock, and then he locked it. Swallowed the combination and then forgot it. As the doctors jotted all down with their pens and pencils, the same ones that took away his voice, just left his instrumental like that. Never lies, never lies, never lies, never lies, no. Never lies, never said anything at all. Never lies, and you can't tell me scars. You know that youth just to hide those scars. Like I can take you back to the start. You can't tell me just who you are. You buy my clothes just to hide those scars. You know that youth just to hide those scars. Like I can take you back to the start. Never lies, never lies, never lies, never lies, just to hide those scars. You know that youth just to hide those scars. Now you can't take you back to the start. You can't tell me just who you are. You find the clothes just to hide those scars. You know that youth just to hide those scars. Now you can't take you back to the start. You can't tell me just who you
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen. Let the sky fall.
you want fans coming away thinking what about it?
That's the most exciting basketball game I've ever been to in my life because it was so intense and intimate in the bowl. That's number one right there.
We're gonna keep walking.
Okay, sorry.
I'm Sam Farmer of the Los Angeles Times, and behind me is the future home of the LA Clippers. Today we're going to get a tour of the Intuit Dome from Clippers owner Steve Ballmer.
Here you get a sense of the plaza, which is where we are now. A large screen, basketball court, steps where people can sit.
Steve Ballmer is a basketball superfan. His new project, the Intuit Dome, is in Inglewood, across the street from SoFi Stadium. It will open in the summer of 2024.
Can I ask for a favor?
Yes, sir.
Something for our office. Can I get your autograph on my banner?
Sure. Jerry. Please. I want you on here. Please.
Clippers executive and NBA legend Jerry West also joined for the tour.
We're gonna fly this proud in our office, okay?
I think we're hoping. We can't hire more guys, but we're kind of hoping. We can convert everybody who works on the project into being a Clip fan. So I'm glad you're displaying it.
Get to our next one.
All right, man. I would say there's following themes. Number one, we want intensity of experience.
There it is. Wow.
Hey, Jerry. Center court right here. Now it does feel close, doesn't it?
It does.
This will be good, I think. You know, I wanted this to feel abnormally close.
You're amazing. You're amazing. So basically, you're for practice.
Here's the practice court.
See right there.
Yeah, this is what flip the other way, yeah. We have a separate basketball court that's just to host fan events, and on non-game days, it can be cordoned up, and we actually can run community games in there, locker rooms, stands. We want the place to be, I'll call it an homage to basketball. So more statistics on our scoreboard, which is amazing. We'll have jerseys up from every high school team in the state of California. The walls are still recycled basketball courts, right? You guys did not talk me out of that where we're putting the jerseys up on the main. Right. Okay, somebody tried to talk me out of that at one point. So we have almost an acre of scoreboard. And
the biggest scoreboard.
Oh yeah, the big center hungs now are mostly 9,000 square feet?
Yeah, 7 to 9.
7 to 9, and we'll be 44,000. It's got to be as good an experience getting up, doing what you need to do, and getting back to the game as it would be at home. So grab and go food, lots of bathrooms, 1,500 fixtures. And that's not rooms, that's fixtures. So that includes both toilets and urinals. And we run about double or to 4 times what other buildings have.
Yeah, so the idea was that you wouldn't have to wait for a rush.
Yeah, I don't want anybody waiting. The one thing I do insist we do is we're going to flash the lights. They do it for plays. You flash the lights when it's time to get back in after intermission. Why would we not do it here? People can still make their own decisions, but at least a hardcore reminder, I think, is a good idea.
It sounds like you put a lot of emphasis or attention on the lower price seats.
The person who gets the seat in the back end should feel like he owns this building, and that's exactly what it's going to be like. They'll have as good a view of the scoreboard as anybody else.
I won't try to go through all the environmental stuff that we've done. The emblem will be the solar farm on the ceiling, but all electric cooking, no gas cooking. And last is what we can do for the community. We're obligated to, and we're going to do a great job, I think, of hiring local people, which is very important to us. And then we are investing $100 million into Inglewood as part of the project.
This one goes out to all sides worldwide. Let that play ass niggas first to be on guide as we go on the ride. Where player hating killers and hood niggas thrive. And lame motherfuckers can barely survive.
One morning I woke up next to a thick bitch, took a shower, dried off, brushed the gold teeth like slick Rick. Topped up a session cologne like Dougie Fresh in the flesh. They got blessed with success after slipping on my slick fit. The high discovered me, hit the front porch, two women bubbly, lovely in front of me, got my head gone. I sent the bitch in the bed home, cause one of them got chocolate big thighs and the other one was a red bone. Where y'all going? Y'all think it's hell. What's your name? I wanna get up, what y'all doing tonight, shit? I got some homies that's lonely, never phony, we on some hype shit. Call up the buddies that you be tight with. We ain't really gonna be doing too much though, we're riding around, bumping sounds, tripping out while we flame jam. Tapping the hornet, the homies, the gang bang, and slang came to maintain, come all the same thing. Or we can chill at the crib and play spades and kick some ass a bit. Keep past it, click and get passionate. Grab your buckle and I'm fastening it and get into some old nasty shit. Live if I could decide to try. Don't play me bogus, this ain't a spin moving, I ain't got no time to lie. Tell your girls we gon' be sliding by, but hit the weeds at first because my click gotta be riding high. Cause it feels so good.
I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.
It feels so good, the way we kick it in the hood like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it. Me and my homies hooked up, sometimes we stuck up with niggas we love, smoking on some bud, the flame tight, tripping on how we survive in this rugged terrain and try to hang time, getting fucked up on gang night. Used to be gang fights, now we gotta try to relax with the strap. Even though we see Devo back to back, we still be holding stacks of packs, rolling through in black blacks, ashtrays with blunt reds and crack sacks. Hustling and chill is what I'm focusing on. Bending through bitches' cribs, hoping it's on. If ain't no struggle, we strolling alone, rolling the cone. Not really tripping because we taking smoke to the dome. Up in the tones, while finger frozen, hair and bones, missing from all the sunlight. Peeping the bees with their head done tight, booty hung right, and every night we see at least one fight. Hooking up with my fellow Westside cliques, not together much, but when we all snap Billy's and rug us. Despite the envy and jealousy throughout the others, it's love brothers riding, cause all y'all my motherfuckers. So put the black magic on the ties and get the wax off the chrome. We gone, the blaze on till my brain's blown. Hoping to get my thing on, no matter what block you stay on. Kicking it around my world, it's the same song. So the mobs was just flame on. So scratch we was willing for spurts of blood. Now we got gators on, hurting the clubs, but still attempts where they serving the dub. Now we got herpes and buzz, straight beating up the block, searching for love. Reach up and hit the default, peek through the smoke and delight in the body, right what the party like. Now you was live inside, come roll with me so we can ride the sky. But only if you let me play with you while we riding high, cause it feels so good.
I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.
It feels so good, I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it. Sitting back cruising through the slow breeze, thinking how can I get more cheese? Bumping the system, cost of OGs. I stay on my P's for the Pope P's and split the Philly with my dope keys. Scoop a big go to the crib and get my boy to bring a blessing through. Sit on the floor and play some Tekken 2. Lesson 2, I'm addressing you. Turn out the lights like a world-class wrecking crew. Bring out the best in you, confessing true. Lies about your inner thighs and where they been at, hoping maybe you be my lady. What's the potatoes without the gravy? What I'm feeling, no, maybe some for the silicone, baby. But can you pay me? Cause daily, we riding on the whole stroll while rocking dope flows. I lose a spot if I choose to stop. We can cruise some blocks and talk about how later on you coming out your clothes, shoes, and socks. Now is that news or not? Cause I'ma step on the gas slow and smoking this last, so get it, be split it and spill it. Come watch me kill it. Tinted wheels to conceal it. I'm in the Astro with Billis, talking on the truck on, so I really feel it. Thinking about not having the rich life, but the hood life was still a good life and never slow. Always and forever though, forevermore. Rolling through the ghetto with nowhere to go, cause it feels so good.
It feels so good, I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.
It feels so good, I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.
It feels so good, I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.
It feels so good, I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.
It feels so good, I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.
It feels so good, I've been kicking the beat like so.
When I ride on the vibe, rolling through the hood with Diddy's and hoes, like I when I'm with it.